Hey, what's up guys, Joe here from Subtle Art Soap. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. So we're going to be doing a little honing work today. I'm going to be working on this guy right here. This is a vintage Holzheuer Sons. This is from Troy, New York. And Troy, New York is about 30 minutes from where I am. So this is a very cool razor to have. I have a couple of these. I'm actually redoing this one for a friend of mine. But we had some problems with this blade. There was definitely some geometry issues, which we've pretty much fixed. The blade itself had quite the smile in it when I would put it down flat. Only this middle section here was actually touching the stone when I laid it flat. So we corrected that, flattened that out a little bit, and now we're going to try and put an edge on it. So let's get going with that. We're going to start with a Shapton 1K. Set the bevel. I was going to go conical with this, but I think I'm just going to go with my synthetics, and I'll finish up on a French black shadow. That's pretty much my go-to when I'm working on a razor I have to do a lot of work on. It's pretty much my go-to setup. So right now it already looks better. It's more even, maybe a little bit here, but I think we'll be able to pull that out. It's hard sometimes with these, excuse me, these vintage razors, because you never really know what kind of issues you're going to run into. This one was given to me. A friend of mine had purchased a lot of razors on eBay, and this was in there, and he knows that I collect New York razors, so he said, hey, you want this? Okay, I'll take it. To put these new green scales on, the scales that were on it, I don't know if you saw the picture I posted on Facebook. The scales that were on it were really bad. Broken. It's broken right up here. So I just put these basic green acrylic scales on here. It feels like we're doing okay. You know, looks like we're getting pretty even here. Makes me nervous when I have to try and fix a geometry issue, and you know, taping up the edge and then working on the spine. I mean, you can really mess up a razor fast. Mess up a razor beyond repair. But this one doesn't seem to, this one wasn't that bad. And so far, I like what I'm seeing here. If we get a bevel set, an even bevel set, then should be in good shape to run right through the progression. When I have to do work like this, where you have to do a little bit more extensive work on a razor, I like these Shapton stones. I think They are way more durable than the Nanoas. The Nanoas are nice. I have a full Nanoa set. I like those when I'm doing like a quick touch-up. But when I have to do something a little bit more significant, I like these Shapton stones. I just think they're more durable. All right, let's test this out real quick and see where we're at. See if we have a bevel going here. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Yep, we're definitely getting there. That's good. It's a good sign. Let me give it a quick check. I have just a basic. This is a 25 millimeter. Or no, this is a, yeah, 25. It's a 40 times scope. I'll just give it a quick look here. See how the bevel's looking. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, that's looking good. All the way out to the toe. Yep, we got a bevel. We got it all the way out to the toe. On one side, we're good. The other side looking really good too. Yep, that's good. Do a little bit more work on this stone. We're definitely getting a bevel going here. Nice even all the way across heel toe. I want to give a quick shout out to Eric, the Cajun Blade. You guys want to check out his channel. He's got some really, really good honing videos, some great tips. Also, Sean Staplefield. He has got some really cool videos. He does some honing videos that are just, they're super relaxing. He's got some nice calm music going. Nice atmosphere. Does some really nice work. You guys want to check out those two guys. Check out their channels. I'll put some links down below in my description here so you can check out their channels. Definitely some good signs here. The water's coming all the way up the blade. Got some bubbles going. Probably going to stay on this stone a little longer than I normally would, just because of all the work that I had done. Plus, I'm giving this one to a friend of mine. I want to make sure he's got a nice edge to shave with. I was going to film all the work I was doing on the spine and trying to straighten out the blade, but that would have just been too long. That would have been way too long. All right, let's see how we got. How we're doing. Catch. Yep, it's catching. A little bit longer. I think we are just there. I'll probably edit some of this just for time purposes, because sometimes these can go a little long. Oh yeah, we're catching. Yep. All right, I think we are ready to move on to a 5K. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to change that tape out. I think I'm going to change this tape out of here and then start with a new piece of tape to run through the rest. Just give me 1 second, guys, and I will be right back. Actually, you know what I want to do real quick? Excuse me. First thing I want to do here, I'm going to kill this edge. Yep. Okay. I tell you, when you got to do some big work, these Shapton stones are just the way to go. I have another razor I wanted to hone today, a Wade and Butcher, but this one took a little more time than I thought it would. But I think it's worth it to bring these vintage beauties back to life, get them back in the shave game. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, she's cutting. She's cutting good. A little bit more work here, and then we will move on. Took a while to get that bevel set, but once it was, it's moving along quite nicely. I will do a quick shave test with this, but it won't be, I'm not going to film it. It's just going to be a really quick check of the blade because, like I said, I'm giving this to a friend. So I'll do a quick little shave test, give it a final strop, and then this will be part of his collection. Now when I do the Wade and Butcher, I'll probably do a full shave. It'll be a longer video. I'll actually hone it and then I'll shave with it. So that razor I know doesn't have any issues. And that's going to be a conical edge. All right, that's good. Let's move on. Move on to the 8K. It should start to go pretty quick now. Yeah, this is feeling really nice. Really nice. Honestly, wasn't sure we were going to get here with this razor. But I think that's the fun part about doing these restorations. You see a razor that's in really rough shape, and it's a challenge. Can you make this thing shave again like it did, 100 years ago? I have gotten some razors, and I've just looked at them and just said, nope, no chance. I just don't, really warped or just so rusted that just it's not worth it. I have done a few razors that were in really rough shape like that, but if I see something that's completely rusted out, I back right away from that. That's just don't really have the time for that. A little bit of rust like this one had, that's fine. That's to be expected. All right, let me give her a quick check here with the scope. Make sure we're still doing all right. Yeah, looks good. I do have a microscope that I hook up to my computer, but I don't really use that too much. Every so often I do, but it's kind of a pain for me to hook up, at least right now. Almost every room in our house has got something going on with the soap business, so got to make use of the space we have. All right. Make sure we're still good. Yep. Taking them right off. All right, we'll do some laps here on the 12. Shapton 12K. Not going to need too many here. And then we'll go right over to the Black Shadow. Not going to use much of a slurry here at all. Very little pressure here. Just trying to see if I can feel that resistance. It's a little harder with tape. That's definitely going to make it harder to feel that stick. So there's some other things you can look for. And I'm definitely seeing them. Water's coming right up the blade all the way across, nice and even. Got a nice little bubble cluster going. I can feel a little bit. That's good for there. French Black Shadow. This is usually my go-to. All right, and let's see what I'm going to do with this one. So we are going to go with a little vegetable glycerin on this one. Very little pressure here. Yeah, I feel some resistance here. Feeling the resistance on this one. Again, not as good as if it was there was no tape on the blade, but There she goes. Alrighty, and that'll do it. Pull this tape off real quick. Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty guys, that'll do it for this one. I'm gonna go give this a quick shave test, and that'll be it. I'm gonna strop it, quick shave test, and then that'll be it for that razor. And hopefully I can get another video in this week with the Wade and Butcher, and then I'll do a little shave video with it as well. Alright guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Take care.